Giving Tuesday is all about gratitude, but the I-Team has a warning for you. Remember to give with your heart and your head. Investigator Ginger Allen joins us now with what you need to know about where your donation really goes.
Federal agents closed down a charity called Help the Vets after they say it told donors your $10 gift will mean so much to a disabled veteran. According to an FTC complaint, 95% of donations were spent on fundraising, administrative expenses, and salaries. In another case, the FTC states Cancer Fund of America, Inc. took in millions, but spent it on themselves and their fundraisers. And just this year, Associated Community Services became one of many companies permanently prohibited from fundraising. An FTC complaint states the defendants knew the charities they promoted were keeping as much as 90 cents of every dollar solicited. Attorneys for both Cancer Fund of America and Associated Community Services say the charities deny the allegations.
These cases show the FTC has cracked down on hundreds of charities that apparently are using lies to line their pockets.
That's correct.
Attorney Jim Elliott is with the Federal Trade Commission.
Whether you're donating a car, a boat, or giving money, or even just canned goods, you have to be really careful that the organizations that you are giving to are legitimate businesses. And there's ways to check on these things.
To donate safely this Giving Tuesday, federal agents say you need to slow down. Don't be pressured into giving, particularly over the phone. Know who is making the request. Watch for crooks using names similar to well-known charities. And most importantly, research the cause. You can start with Charity Watch. The watchdog rates charities. It was founded in 1992 when there was no place to research them.
Now we have the opposite problem. Now there's almost too much information out there about charities, and a lot of it is unfortunately from industry and trade associations or from the charities themselves.
Executive Director Lori Styron says don't be afraid to ask questions. Who are you? And what portion of my donation will be used on the program I want to support? The site contains charities' financial statements. You can look up the percentage an organization reports spending on programs relative to administrative fees and overhead.
So generally speaking, highly efficient nonprofits are able to spend at least 75% of their budgets on programs and keep their overhead down to at least 25% or less.
Kevin Scally agrees.
We typically recommend that folks look for 70% or more that's actually going towards the programs and the rest of that going towards fundraising and overhead.
Scally is the Chief Relationship Officer of Charity Navigator. The FTC also recommends you search here. The site uses metrics to apply point values for an overall charity rating. Charity Navigator also warns you of organizations that have either confirmed or reported misconduct.
One would be the Central Coast Kids, focused on assisting children with special needs. The founder and director was actually sent to prison for 4 years for tax evasion, embezzlement, submitting false invoices.
Before donating, you should also check with the Better Business Bureau at give.org and type in the name of the charity along with the word scam, warning, or fraud in a search engine to see what comes up. Also remember to always pay by credit card or check, not cash, and then follow up and review your records to make sure the charge is correct. Finally, be aware of scammers' tricks. Watch your caller ID. They may change the call number to make them appear local, or they may act as though you've donated to their charity before. 'Tis the season to avoid scams.
That was Ginger Allen reporting. One more tip for you, folks. If you are giving to a charity based in a state other than Texas, you can look for public filings on the state attorney's general or secretary of state's website. But be aware that here in Texas, we do not have that. Most charities based here are not required to register with the state. Ginger mentioned a charity called Help the Vets in her story. It's a law firm representing. It had no comment, and the I-Team could not find anyone representing Central Coast Kids.